Away from the line goes Nick Crowe. We're on board with Nick Crowe leading this race on the road and quite possibly on the timesheets. You would have to say if it wasn't Molly who won this year's TT, then it would be Nick Crowe, the lap record holder. Round Quarterbridge and on out towards Braddon and Union Mills. This is Bala Hutchin, this long drag up towards the campsite of Glenlock on the left-hand side of the top. And this is Nick Crowe through Griever on towards Appledene. Absolutely pinned for so much, 60%, 70% of the lap they are just flat out. Some of the passengers don't have knee sliders like solo riders, they have bum sliders, and in left-hand turns they hang it all out over the edge of the unit to try and keep that third wheel on the ground. But Nick Crowe is already bouncing his way into Parliament Square. You can see it there in the background happening to the race leader. That is the number 3 machine of John Holden, who's catching Nick Crowe on the road. So Nick Crowe round the gooseneck, starting the first long climb up the mountain, and we're looking down at the mountain climb round this series of right-hand bends past the bungalow. The passenger has to be in the right place at the right time. That means anticipating what's coming next. He needs to know exactly where they are and exactly where he needs to be before they get there. Well, Nick Crowe's definitely still in second place, but the gap which was growing is now shrinking. Nick Crowe at Ballacrane. This is Nick Crowe, and he on his way to a small victory. Well, they're all big ones here, but a victory by a small margin. Oh, and a big slide in Ramsey for Nick Crowe there, and we'll find out if course knowledge and knowing it is more important than being an out-and-out racer, because remember, the mountain is wide and open. You can't see it from here as we look at Nick Crowe. There's lots of see-through. These are racers' corners. No doubt about who's going to collect the victory, though, because you're looking at Nick Crowe, win number 4 in prospect for him. Under the trees for the final time, out onto Glen Crutchery Road. It's just a couple of 100 yards now to the checkered flag. It's win number 4 for Nick Crowe. It is the first of the 2 sidecar TT races of the week, and there it is. Nick Crowe and Mark Cox over the line to collect the win. In second place by a gap, almost 20 seconds now, will be John Holden and Andrew Winkle.